Okay, we're recording officially. I'm so excited.
Let me try something.
Uh-oh.
Does this work better?
The big booty girl.
No, go back. Okay, you're good. Stay right there.
Wait. Trying to get y'all, because y'all started freezing up on me there for a second.
Okay, how are we doing okay now?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, well, so we're really excited because you're like one of the big artists the first big artist that we're getting to interview for Bad Bitch Media.
I ain't big. I'm just out here making music, trying to have some fun.
Okay, one of the bigger names in the country rap genre. So, like, we're really excited. We're really stoked about it. We've been waiting for this interview for a minute since we talked to you about it. So, I'm excited you agreed.
I mean, I appreciate y'all having me. I always like to, try to work with people that got good intentions and just want to shine a light on independent artists and help show love and get people exposure. So
and that's our main goal with Bad Bitch Media. Is it's about y'all. We're trying to get you and who you are and what you do.
Lacey's already running.
She's running.
I'm not running from you, Wade.
I don't know what she's doing.
Lacey's already tired of the interview.
She's like, I'm sick of this shit.
I am not running from you, I promise.
So I'm sick of this shit.
That's all. How long have y'all been doing this?
Okay, so Bad Bitch Media, I used to be a journalist for Country Rap News. And then Country Rap News was taken over fully by a certain individual, and it turned into Free Flow Entertainment.
Right.
When Free Flow Entertainment come along, I was already in the process of doing video work, doing documentaries, stuff like that. I followed Big Poe around for a minute starting his documentary.
Right.
So then it was kind of like, I can do this. I don't need nobody backing me. So it was, okay, now I just need to think of a name for myself. And then we moved Lacey down with us, and I said, hey, I need a partner. And she was like, are you serious? I was like, yeah, I'll teach you everything I know, and we'll just learn this together. So here we are.
It's just you and Lacey doing it?
Yep, it's just me and her.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's awesome.
So far, we've had quite a bit of shows that we're doing media coverage for at the shows, photos, all that good stuff. So we're trying.
Where are y'all at? What part of the country?
Right now, we are in between Shreveport and Ruston, Louisiana.
Okay, so y'all are Central Time.
Yes.
Okay, because I gotta admit, my dumbass came in here at like 3 o'clock. Because I'm on the East Coast. I'm in Jacksonville.
She said...
I came in here. I was literally sitting at my phone like, all right, 3 o'clock. Like, I guess they'll hit me up any minute now.
Well, Lacey looked at me and I was getting ready, and she was like, do you think he meant his time or our time? And I was like, well, did you ask him? And she was like, none of us even thought about it. I was like, well, whoever shows the computer first, we got you.
Right. But in y'all's defense, like, I should know Central Time because all my guys are in Nashville, and like everybody I do business with is between like Chicago, Nashville, a lot of guys in Texas I deal with and do stuff with, so it's like I should be used to Central Time by now, but I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking.
I'm from Texas.
She's from Texas. I stole her from Texas.
Really? Where at? What part?
H-Town.
Are you from Houston?
Yeah.
Nice. I like Houston. We're supposed to have a show in Houston in November, but it got canceled due to like some COVID situation. But yeah, I love the whole state of Texas. That's like, I feel like that's almost like a second home to me. Yeah, it's awesome.
So, are you ready for some questions?
Hell yeah! What you got?
Okay. You want to ask him the first one, or?
All right.
Oh Lord, I don't know if I'm ready for Lacey's. Oh no, I might need to go take a shot at Jack Daniels.
Oh my gosh. I know everybody was saying that you were going to need Jack and Coke by the time you was done with us. I promise we're not that bad.
He got me blushing like always. At what age did you step behind a mic?
Say what now?
At what age did you step behind a mic?
I think I recorded my first song at like 20. Yeah, 19, 20ish. I've been doing it so far for like, I'm going on my 13th year. So I've been at it for some time now. But yeah, I would say the first time I actually went to the studio and recorded a song professionally, I was 19 going on 20, that area.
Heck yeah.
And thank God I've gotten a little bit better since then. Not much, but a little bit.
I think you're amazing. So you're on my playlist. I promise you that. You're on our playlist.
Really? That's awesome. Thank you.
Who are your 3 major influences in life for your music?
Musically or just in general?
Okay, do both. In general and then musically.
Well, musically, it would be very hard to narrow it down to just 3 because I grew up listening to everything from Southern rock to hip hop, 90s country. I mean, even like, the pop Princes and the Michael Jacksons, the more pop stuff. So, like, if I had to narrow it down to 3, I would definitely say Leonard Skinner because I'm from Jacksonville. And my whole family's like huge Southern rock. They're all from Jacksonville. So, naturally, I think I heard my first Skinner song, like, the day coming home from the hospital. You know what I mean? So, I would definitely say Skinner. I was a big Outkast fan. I don't know if we got any Outkast fans in the building or that watch this.
I was back in high school.
What's that?
Back in high school, I was a big Outkast fan.
For real? Yeah.
I'm from New Jersey, so we listen to our northern rap is a lot different than southern rap. So when I moved down here, it was just like, what are y'all listening to? This sounds like crap. Like my rap was completely different than what the southern rap is.
You're from up north?
I'm from New Jersey, yeah.
From Jersey? I'm just kidding.
I know.
I got a lot of, well, not a lot, but I do have a couple friends from the New York State area, Jersey area, so.
We're not all that bad.
Right. Actually, believe it or not, there's a lot, not to get too far off topic. I'll answer the question, I promise. But, then I know some country folks from Jersey. Like, there's like some, like down by like, what is that, Rutgers?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the southern part of Jersey. I think it's Rutgers.
I live towards Jersey Shore area, but where we were at, it was like all national forest and like Whites Bog, Cranberry area. So like hunting was like real big in my area. Like it's got a lot of, like, you'd be surprised the sportsmanship that is.
No, it's country everywhere. That's one thing I noticed. Like once I started traveling and doing shows nationwide, I always thought, just because I had never left the South, that like country folks were just Southern folks. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then you start traveling the nation, you're like, damn, there's country folks in Washington State and
you don't realize
the Dakotas and everywhere. It's like country really is nationwide.
Country is not where you're from; it's who you are.
Right. Absolutely, I agree. But I guess getting back to the question, I would definitely say Skinner and Outkast, and a third would have to be like a traditional country. Like I was really big on the outlaw country, like the Willie Waylands, Pearls, Johnny Cash. So like anything in that wheelhouse, I would have to say that influenced my country side. Because I guess I always had an appreciation for people that were like, I ain't doing it the traditional way. I ain't going to Nashville. A lot of them guys were from Texas. So it's like I ain't going to Music Row in Nashville to get signed and do it the old way. I'm gonna do it my own way and just go against the grain. So I guess I would have to say I gravitated to those type of artists because their outlook on how they were going to go about their career.
Right.
So.
You got one?
Definitely. Lacey, by the way, my sister's name is Lacey, and she spells it just like you.
Yeah.
You're like I think you're like the second or third Lacey I've ever met that's L-A-C-I. Because most girls are L-A-C-Y or E-Y.
Yeah.
So it's like, girl, you trying to be different? I see you, girl. I'm gonna mess with Lacey this whole interview.
I know. I love it. I think it's funny.
He's been messing with me for days. Are you working on any new songs?
Yeah, actually, we got. Right now, I'm just doing singles. Like, I've had a couple people ask me, like, when I'm gonna do another album. honestly, I really don't know the answer to that. We just have singles like locked and loaded to like drop them, periodically. Drop a single, drop a video, wait a little bit, let it get its lifespan. Drop a single, drop a video. That's really my plan for like the next foreseeable future, really.
I think that's what your son is doing too. He's kind of doing the same thing.
Right, because I mean, and this is just me speaking personally. I'm sure other artists look at it differently, but me personally, it's like you spend so much time on an album. It's like it really takes like a solid, 3 months to create a good album. It's just people's attention span is so short now. You could drop this amazing 10, 12 song album, and 2 weeks later they're like, all right, what's next? And it's like, man, I just gave you 3 months of my life, and in 10 to 14 days you're like, yeah, dude, that was dope, but what's next? It's like, damn, man, it's hard to keep people happy and keep them fed. So I just, again, speaking for myself, I just find it more satisfying to just give them a dope song and a dope video, let them appreciate it, and drop another one on them. You know what I mean? So I'm always giving them something to love and appreciate and connect with without having to lock myself in the studio for 3 months. You know what I mean? And for it to just be appreciated for 10 days. That's
what we're trying to explain to my son. He's 14. He just come out with his first single in July, and he's done told everybody he'd have his first EP out by Christmas. So he's like stressing, trying to cram everything in, getting ready. And
now EP ain't bad. That's actually not a bad idea. I see a lot of artists, and I've dropped my last. I dropped an album in 2020, and then my 2, maybe 3 projects before that were EPs.
Right.
Like 4 or 5 EPs. Because that don't take as long to create. You could, if you really dedicate your time and effort, you could knock an EP out in like 2 weeks.
Well, he's also a freshman in high school now, so in between trying to be a high schooler and be a teenager, and then, trying. Poor Lacey stays up with him, and we kind of, I'm his momager, as he calls it, so we try to help him write his music. She tries to help him find his beats, so she's up pretty late with him, trying to get him going, but poor kid.
He's 14?
He's 14. Have you heard of him, Jax Smith?
But I would like to. I'd love to hear him.
He actually dropped his very first song. It's called Country Flex, and it featured Alpha and Tilly.
Oh shit! Okay, I know Alpha and Tilly.
So, yeah. So, and he's working on 3 more right now as we speak. So.
Damn.
Awesome.
Shit! Tell him to keep going. Tell him to stay away from crazy women. Tell him to stay away from knuckleheads. Keep negative people away from him, and he'll be just fine.
Well, the crazy. Okay, so your crazy women part, he's gonna have a hard time because his mama damn sure is crazy, and I know his aunt's crazy, so he's just screwed in that aspect.
Well, then y'all know what to look out for. Y'all can steer him away from the other crazy. Y'all are good crazy. He needs the other ones.
Crazy,
keep him away from them.
And a redhead, and well, she's a redhead too, so redheads, we know crazy.
Right. That's good that he got started so young, though.
Yeah, I'm proud of him.
He's at a good age to where he could take it as far as he wants.
His music video since July has over 25,000 or 2,500 views. So he's on Spotify and all that good stuff. So yeah, 2.6K views is what I'm looking at for 2 months. So not bad.
Shit, good for him. I hope he goes, becomes a household name, becomes a superstar. Shit.
God, I hope
That's
so.
Awesome.
I hope so. That's his dream. He's pushing, so.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Well, okay, I got one for you. Who is Wade B, and what makes you stand out from all the other artists that you think makes you stand out?
Yeah, you kind of broke up for a second. You said, who is Wade B?
Who is Wade B? Who are you?
Who am I?
Who are you?
Oh, Lord. That's a loaded question. Honestly, man, I'm just a guy who grew up in the middle of the country. I grew up I tell people I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, because if I told them where I'm really from, it's a little town called Bryceville, Florida, which is like 30 minutes west of Jacksonville. So to save all the, where's that? What is that? I just tell people Jacksonville.